What's up, Taurus Collective? Thank you for joining me for your energy reading. The message that is coming out for you guys, because I already done pulled the cards, um, is one that is telling me that y'all been going through it. Y'all been going through it. Trials, tribulations, um, circumstances, experiences, situations that have really been pushing you to evolve. And the message that's coming through is a very encouraging one because you guys are being encouraged to push through. Keep going. You on the right track. We got pushed through, recharge 2 or 3 times throughout this reading. So I'm just gonna go through the cards that came through as I pulled from the Gateway of Light activation. All of these cards fell out for the Taurus Collective. And then I'm going to clarify with some tarot. So we have the Shambhala initiations, retreating to recharge, trusting in the process, and Dharma. What you're experiencing is pushing you more into your Dharma, your internal law of operation. Like regardless of what's going on outside of you, what you value and what law you live by is your Dharma. And for many of you, what you've been experiencing has been calling for you to fall back some, retreat, take some time to really prioritize your peace so that you can recharge your battery, because what you've been experiencing has been draining you. So you're needing to tap into that Shambhala energy, which is like a restful space, a peaceful space where you can feel safe and secure and recharge your battery. Then you have the Anunnaki light codes. Energetic shift, new information, the end of a cycle. Y'all are ending cycles of being workaholics, being codependent, showing up for people when you running off of fumes, operating from your lower self, being low vibrational, allowing others and other things to drain you. There's an energetic shift taking place as you are receiving Anunnaki light codes, and new information is coming in to you as you are ending these cycles. And so, like I said, with that Soul Food Sundays message of alchemy and ascension, that's what's taking place for us. And it behooves us to like pay attention to our body and how we're feeling, because as you are ascending and as you are doing the work to alchemize your pain into purpose and toxic energies into energy that fuels you to live out your best life, you can feel that physically. And sometimes you're just tired out of nowhere, or you sick, or your throat hurt, or you got a bad cough, or a headache, or that could be very symbolic of your crown chakra opening up and being activated, or you have sinus drainage. All of that has an energetic corresponding meaning, because the body keeps the score, and that which we experience outwardly physically is the symptom of something going on within us energetically, which often occurs when we're going through an ascension process. So you just need to trust the process, as it says here in the Shambhala initiations card. And you're tapping more into the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail very much corresponds to the energy of the Ace of Cups in the tarot, which is having so much self-love and knowing that love pours into you from the divine, and that well is overflowing, that it is abundant, that it never runs out. And so the divine is constantly pouring into your energetic body, into your light body, and then that which overflows from you is what you give to others. So a lot of you are coming to realize where you've been giving to others and you've been draining yourself, and you've been codependent, or you've been connecting with narcissistic energies, and that no longer serves you, and that you are to give from your overflow, not from your fumes. It's no longer a badge of honor to give the shirt off of your back and you stand out in the cold. Nipples about to freeze off. You got to make sure your cup is full first, and that you are taken care of, and that your actions show self-love first and foremost before you start uh um extending your love to others just off 511. Because when you start to operate from that space, it's gonna cause some conflict and confusion. Everybody ain't gonna want to see you doing what's best for you, because then that means you possibly not doing what they feel is best for them. Be mindful of people around you who come hook or crook, want what they want from you, and don't give a fuck how it hurts you. They don't care about your needs. So with Holy Grail, you have inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. We no longer seeking external validation and healing and someone to come and rescue us, something or someone outside of us to make us whole. We're tapping into that energy of the Holy Grail with inner discovery and discovering that we are all that we need, and that we can make the decisions and choices that lead to a more fulfilled and sacred life. We don't have to go to somebody's establishment and let them bless us with oil, or pray over us, or call us to the altar, or we don't need a crystal, or we don't need nothing outside of us in order to tap into the wealth of treasure that is within us. Now, some of those things are very helpful and instrumental tools to help us along the journey, but do you need it? No, it's not necessary. And then we have the Order of Melchizedek, embraced by light. Mission uncovered. Don't give up. So at this point, you're probably tired. You needed to just take a pause for the cause and then catch your breath and get back to it. And the thing that a lot of us are needing to get back to is our healing, is our exploration of spirituality, is our growth, is our confronting difficult conversations and cutting out toxic dynamics and all of the things. Take that time to retreat and recharge your battery. This is a pause. This is not an ending. It's not a giving up. You might be closing out one cycle of this dynamic, this journey, but once you regroup and recharge, you're starting another one. You're going deeper with the healing. You're going deeper with the self-love practices, the radical self-care. So the Order of Melchizedek is encouraging you. Do not give up, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. With heart of source. All-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, serenity. This is the goal, y'all. This is the real bag. Like, we spend our life chasing things outside of us, material things, but to have the heart of source, the heart of the divine, that unconditional love, that Christ consciousness. That's the real bag. When you can be of witness consciousness and not be so bogged down, bothered, and taken personally what other people got going on, or things that happened to you in your past, or anxious about what may occur in the future, but just operating in love. No strings attached, unconditional, healed, and divine love. All-encompassing love. You know how to love gay people, black people, white people, dogs, cats, orangutans, all the things, all the people that, and everything that God has created. Because, like, y'all like to say God don't make no mistakes, but then turn around and get on your high horse and start pointing out mistakes that you ain't saying it, but you're insinuating God made. God made gay people. So you trying to say God made a mistake? Check yourself. But I know I ain't talking to y'all, because y'all ain't like that. Don't know homophobic people follow my channel, right? At the top of the deck, you have Sirius Star Blessings. Yes. Proceed. Be seen. Push through. Y'all are being bolder. You're being called to be bolder, to speak up for yourself, to stand up and stand out. Know that you were created to not fit in, to push through. Just saw 10-10 because you closing out them cycles of playing small, dimming your light, giving your last, trying to prove your worthiness, being someone whom you are not because of societal conditioning and your current circumstances. At the bottom of the deck, you have Star Band, healing codes, important information. Wounds are healed. Recharging. Take the time to recharge your battery so that you have the mental, emotional, spiritual capacity to create the life that you desire, to create the life that you're meant to live, and to walk in your divine purpose. I'm going to clarify this reading with the tarot. So Spirit, please clarify this message for the Taurus collective. I like this for y'all because if you know, just saw 11-11, Taurus energy, like I know Taurus energy, y'all can be stubborn as shit. But this means y'all are getting out of your own way. And if you're not getting out of your own way, and you know that there's some things you've been stubborn about that you need to energetically shift out of, this is calling you out on how you need to handle that. You don't want to come out that way. The Hangman. Seeing things from a different perspective. I told you. Surrendering. No longer being stubborn. Thinking you know it all. But surrendering to the experiences that you're having so that you can see things from a different perspective and therefore govern yourself accordingly. This is an awakening. This man here is hanging. He did this to himself. Did nobody do this to him? I'm going to go over here to this tree of knowledge. And I'm going to take some time out to get in a posture that allows the blood to rush to my head and better inform me. We got new information, important information. Start being healing codes. Important information. Wounds are healed, recharge. And taking the time to recharge and surrender. No longer feeling like you got to work your fingers to the bone on other people's behalf or for other people's agenda to unfold, other people's goals to be met, but just taking the time out to go inward, see things from a different perspective. And then once you come out of this position, to come back into to your grounded reality, governing yourself differently, operating differently. People just can't treat you no any kind of way now. Because you've done this work. You've taken time to see things from a different perspective opposed to the oppressed perspective that you once did. Keep your heart open. In this position, your blood rushes from the bottom of your feet down your body to your heart, to your head. Connecting the heart and the head in a different way than it would if you were standing upright. So that's something to keep in mind with this heart of source and serenity energy. Being at peace. What you need to do, what you need to let go of so that you can be at peace. Death at the bottom of the deck. I told you coming out the Hangman, them two major arcana cards. This is big life changes for y'all, Taurus. Death represents transformation. This coming out of this Hangman position. A totally different person. New rules. What they say, what is that damn saying? New day, who this? New something, who this? This y'all. New person, who this? New number, who this? I think that's the saying. New number, who this? This you, who person? New person, who this? I'm not the same person anymore. You can't come to me the same. You can't trigger me the same. I ain't entertaining the same shit. I've healed. I still got some healing to do, but I've healed to the point where I can show up in this world as a completely transformed person. I've shed my snake skin. I'm the butterfly that has come out of the chrysalis. This is a rebirth. You're no longer who you used to be as a result of taking the time to recharge your battery, receive these light codes, tap into your capacity to love not only yourself but others with the Holy Grail, and operate from a space of your cup running over, opposed to operating off of fumes and giving people your last. I want to read the message of the Holy Grail, because it's oftentimes that energy that sustains you and keeps you going along this journey when you're ready to give up. Because the other thing that has come out for you guys, hard body, push through, don't give up, trust the process, recharge. What that says, what that confirms is, if you thought it was over and you were just going to lay down and die and let shit happen to you, you're sadly mistaken. You still got some fight in you. You still got some life to live. So it says, the Holy Grail has been a mystery for thousands of years. Many believe that it was the cup that Jesus drank from at the Last Supper, or that was used to collect his blood at the crucifixion, while others believe that it was a person, possibly Mary Magdalene, his gal. It's also been described as a stone, a dish, and a cauldron. The energy of this card is strongly related to a physical space, which is the Chalice Well in Glastonbury, southwest England, a sacred garden where many go to connect with the great goddess and discover the mysteries within. As a gateway, the Holy Grail is the cup of your heart, which we can allow to be filled by source light so that we are overflowing with divine love. The energy that we call into the Holy Grail is the feminine energy of Source, the Shekinah, the fierce yet graceful light that inspires us to dance to the sacred rhythm of life. This gateway, therefore, encourages us to stop searching outside ourselves for truth and go within to realize that we've had everything we've been searching for the whole time. Imagine getting to a point in life where you've been scratching and surviving, knucking and fucking bucking, trying to fit in, trying to find, acquire, discover the thing that's going to make you feel whole, that's outside of you, some external thing, some degree, some financial status or bracket, some class status, some marital status, to become a mom or a father. You've been searching for something outside of you to make you feel whole, only to find out after all the failed attempts that what you need to make you feel happy and whole is within you. Damn. That's the real gimme gotcha in this whole matrix shit. Just how much we are like chasing that dangling carrot, only to realize that the real carrot is within us, and it ain't a man-made hybrid vegetable. It's like a diamond carrot. You know what I'm saying? It's of far more value, and it's actually buried within me underneath all of this shit that y'all taught me I am to be and embody. Like, it's crazy. This gateway therefore encourages us to stop searching outside ourselves for truth and go within to realize that we've had everything we've been searching for the whole time. It's like inviting the divine in, but knowing that it was already there before we asked. So one way to connect with this energy is to place your hands on your heart space and say this simple prayer. Dear Source Light, thank you for filling the cup of my heart, so I am overflowing with your love. You've been on a great quest, seeking, searching, discovering, but the further you've gone, the more your heart has called you back. You may still be looking for treasure, but you are now discovering that all roads lead back to you. Didn't I say the treasure is within you? The diamond, the real carrot, is within you. It's not something outside of you. It's not a trip. It ain't a Louis Vuitton bag. It ain't a refrigerator full of groceries. It ain't who you lay up with and rub ankles with at night. It's none of the things outside of you. It is the divine within you. The great source of creation holds up a shiny mirror in front of you, and you see your reflection. You are the answer. You are the divine. You are created. You are creating. The gateway of your divinity has opened and the vessel of your being is flowing with infinite light. You have been searching for God and God is within. So go within. This is the key to heaven. Your cup is overflowing. Your gifts are being unlocked. Let the world share your treasure. Heaven is not a place that we go to when we die. We can create heaven. We create heaven right here on earth, and it starts within us. So Taurus, I hope this message finds you well. If it did not find you well, I hope that something was said that leaves you well, that empowers you to create your own heaven right here on earth. If you are needing a personal reading, feel free to email me to book at turquoisemajesty@gmail.com. Follow me on my other social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok. Where else I'm at? I think that's it. Because I really don't use Twitter that much. To stay abreast of the events that I have going on and specials on readings as well. If you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. If it resonated with you, definitely comment down in the description box. But yeah, until next time, peace.